in this case, you can be like that. Okay, that seems alright. So we can push and pop, which I guess we should be doing when we're parsing. Because I think these parsing functions should still be able to fail. Maybe we should be pushing on the message at the beginning, and then we should just have a success or failure. So maybe just like a start, success, and a failure. That maybe makes sense. We'll maybe add that in. So we'll maybe go start. And then we want our message. And then our marks need to be not just int list, they need to be a string int list. And then here we want to go string like that. Whoops, what have I done? And then here we have success, where we just get rid of it. And then the failure one is the interesting case, but we don't have that yet. Okay. So do we start doing that here, I guess? No, I guess we should do it in the actual parsing ones. Like here, the thing is, I think I'm going to get rid of the advance from here. I think it's going to be the job of the parse list function to do the advance. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, okay, we have the start, which is source pos. Should the success return the start position, maybe? The only advantage of that is here, where we actually want to get the string. I don't think there's an advantage to doing that. And I don't think parsing an atom can fail. If we've decided we're parsing an atom, I think it's impossible for it to fail. Well, I mean, it is impossible for it to fail. That's why we don't have the option like we do in the parse list. Yeah, if we've decided to parse an atom, I think it's impossible for that parsing to fail. Okay, so what we need to do is get the start source position. Yep. Fun pos buff t. You know what? I'll just do that. Okay, and then what our helper should do is if is atom character source.peak buff, then source.advance buff helper res because I need to know, I need a peak maybe. I need a try peak buff t char, and that equals if end of file buff, then none else peak buff, something like that. Yeah, if the buffer is at the end of file, Some peak buff. Okay, so we need a try peak. So we need to go case try. Ooh. Oh, well, this is actually a try peak. No, it's not a try peak. It's slightly different. Okay, but here we need a try peak. So we need to go case source dot try peak of buff, and then we want none res some this. String from character or something. String from string. That's very nice. Very nice. Char to string. Like that. I think that's all that needs to be done. I think. Alright, so we should be able to not parse an atom, I believe. We don't actually have an atom at the moment. Okay. What are you bitching about? Do I need to like do this or some such thing? Okay, apparently. Cool. That's fair. Oh, yes. No, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Bool cannot have type. Okay, so that's not allowed. That looks like it's allowed though. Expression of type bool cannot have type A to B. Oh. It is and? When did I fuck up before then? No, it's not and. It's complaining about this. Yep. Can you have an and, or can you have an if that has multiple conditions, please? Seriously? There isn't an if with multiple conditions? That's ridiculous. Where would I find this? Probably not there. Probably not there. Possibly here. Where would I find this? Maybe. Yeah, not really. Because it's not really... Okay, so standard ML Boolean operators. These are integer operators. Okay, and also... Alright, brilliant. Okay, 38. Right. Wait, why did I need start? Because I was going to... Ah, I see. Firstly, we can get rid of this. I don't think we need this. No, we do. We do, because that should be start. I guess source.pos, like that. I guess we can do that. And then this should be I plus 1. No, I do need start, unfortunately. Sorry, I need it there. Here, this needs to be source dot sub, I guess. Really? 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 Oh, it's substring. Okay. What are you whining about? That? String cannot have type expression. True. That's just straight facts.